My name is Patricia Sims, and I'm here at New Zone Gallery in Eugene, Oregon, and this is my show for the month of September, where I'm the featured artist. And the title of my show is Journey. I was originally born in Michigan, and I attended college at Michigan State University, where I studied, English, history, art, and education. And for a while I taught art, and I taught art in California and also in New York. And I've always done art ever since I was a little kid and got my first box of crayons and paints, probably like most of the artists here at New Zone. And it's always been part of my life. Most of the time I've been able to do it. There were some hard times when it was difficult, and that was probably when I was raising children, which is not always easy to combine doing artwork with kids. I lived in California for a number of years, and I've been living in Eugene, Oregon since about 2005, and joined New Zone about 2 years ago. Yes. This painting is titled Keyhole Doorway. It's a mixed media painting. I constructed in 2 stages, where I first construct my basic surface using a variety of materials, and then I apply the paint. So it's actually a 2-stage process. The subject of this painting is interesting to me. My husband and I have spent a lot of time traveling in the Southwest and hiking and taking photographs. And this subject actually reflects the ancient pueblos that you find there that are, a couple thousand years old or so. And so many of them have these keyhole doorways. This is a keyhole doorway, and this is basically a keyhole doorway. I'm not sure why they had those keyhole doorways, and I think most of us have seen pictures of Mesa Verde and Chaco Canyon and those ancient pueblos and ruins. And so that's what influenced this painting, was the keyhole doorways, because you see a lot of them, and just not sure why. Maybe they put little pots or something up there, or they were made extra wide on the top for carrying things in. So the subject of this painting always interested me a lot. And I use oils. All my paintings are oils. I don't do anything with acrylics, because I like the way oils work the best. Yes.
There you go.
This painting is titled Liquid Sky, which I didn't have that title in mind when I was creating it, but after, then the title came. It's totally abstract. It doesn't represent anything, like a lot of my other work does. It just grew in the same fashion, however, developing from a surface that I created using different materials, papers, different kinds of paper, string, canvas, modeling paste, just a variety. So I build the whole surface first, and then comes the painting, which of course is oil-based. Yes. The title of this painting is The Great Kiva at Chaco Canyon. And Chaco Canyon is in New Mexico, back in the high desert. And it's a series of great houses, which are, when you drive into it, there's several. I read someplace 150, but we didn't see 150, of the huge pueblos. They're all in ruins. They have been deserted. They were left, I think, in 1250, something like that. And in that area is a huge kiva, which is sunken into the ground, and it's very big, and it's got seats going around it. In the center is in an area that is also sunken, and it's where the shaman of the tribe would come up. The people would gather inside the kiva for ceremonies. And this is one area, one side of the kiva. All around the inside of the wall were small openings about this big. And maybe they held things at one time, but when we were there, I went around and I looked in every single one of those little openings to see if there was any treasures in there, but of course they were empty. But it was just a wonderful, magical place. We were there a number of years ago, the last time, and able to camp there. Now, there was no one there but us at the time. It was in October. And now I understand there's a campground that's established, and I think you need reservations to go there like you do at a lot of the national parks now. But this is a really, really special place. This painting is titled Shield, and it's from a real interesting personal experience that we had one time. We were driving in the backcountry in the southern Sierras through a kind of a low valley, and I got out of the car to take a photograph of some hawks that were flying nearby, and we thought they were young hawks. Took the pictures, got back in the car, drove, just barely started up, and all of a sudden, wham, a big hawk flew and just crashed into our windshield and broke the whole windshield. And I could see the hawk flying away through what was left of the window. I could see the hawk flying away from me with its wings spread out. And I always thought maybe that was the mother hawk. Then we stopped the car, and her young hawks were flying up there, and she came down and she attacked our car. So that's my story about my shield.